Hey guys, I'm back and we are playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. We're going to be doing a Master of Mastery stream, but this is one of the seasonal Master of Mastery scenes where we check out a universal camo that you can unlock by completing the mid-season camo grind that they've been doing for the last few seasons. Yeah, that's the plan for today. We're going to be checking it out and playing with the different weapon types. I've obviously already completed the stream checking out the base camo. The link will be in the description once the stream goes into the archives if you guys want to check that specifically out. But now we're going to be checking out the Diabolical Camo Challenges Mastery Camo that you get once you've completed all the challenges. Yeah, that's the plan. So to get the Mastery Camo, you need to complete every single challenge for the Diabolical Camo Challenges Season 4 Reloaded Event Challenge. Assault Rifles, you need to get 50 headshots with the Assault Rifle. Battle Rifle, you need to get 25 operator kills from behind using the Battle Rifle. Marksman Rifles, you need to mount up and get 30 kills mounted with the Marksman Rifle. Launcher, you need to get 40 kills using the launcher. LMGs, you need to get 30 kills using a suppressed LMG, a suppressor attachment on the LMG. For the melee weapon, you need to get 30 enemy kills while using melee weapons. For specifically the melee weapon and the handgun, when they refer to enemies, that can be both regular players or even the bot players. For all the other challenges, you do need to what's it called? Kill real players. But specifically for the melee weapon where it says enemy, and for the handguns where it says enemy, you can kill bots to farm the challenge. Handgun, 50 enemy long shot kills using the pistol. This one's going to be a bit grindy, it'll be annoying. I went into shipment, used the deagle, went to the back of the map and just picked off the enemies on the opposite end of the map and sorted it out. But like I said, both melee weapon and handgun are the two categories that you could farm against bots, whether it be in DMZ, Invasion, or Warzone, wherever the bots are. Shotguns, you get 30 kills while prone using the shotgun. So back to regular players, no bots for the shotgun anymore. Prone is when you're lying down. So you need to lie down, get those bot kills, and 30 of them for the shotguns. SMGs, you need to get 250 kills using SMGs. Again, regular players, you can farm bots for this one. 250, a bit grindy, but needs to be done. Can be done quickly in multiplayer. I don't know, man. In Warzone, it'll be painful. This one will definitely be a grind in Warzone. I feel a little rough of a challenge for Warzone. And then finally, the sniper category, 3 kills without dying 10 times using a sniper rifle. Again, real players. Can't stress this enough. All the categories you need to kill real players. The only category that you could substitute real players with bots is the melee weapon and the handgun. Everything else has to be real operator kills. Once you've completed all these challenges, you'll unlock the Mastery Camo, the boys, and a weapon charm. So a little bit of both. So yeah, that's the goal. That's what was accomplished. That's what we're going to check out, the reward. Before we check out the camo though, I'll show you the charm. The boys charm. This is the charm that you'll get once you've completed the grind. So yeah, that's the charm. So like all the other event camos that you've earned, you go to the event category And once you've completed the grind, the camo should be listed in the event category as the boys. Let's go ahead and preview it and check it out. So yeah, like in the beginning of season 4, we had some camos, and the base camo, there was one called Splattered, and I was a little disappointed that the Splattered camo didn't have kind of like a textured look to it. Like I felt like maybe the splatters could have been acrylic and had like a little bit of a textured 3D look to it. That was my complaint. And looks like they sorted it out for the mid-season where the Mastery Camo has a texture. It's got like a 3D look. It's like kind of a bumpy pattern. It's not just a flat pattern. And it's animated. So you got this scrolling animation going on. That being said though, I think the animation is lazy. I'm sorry to say it. I like the camo pattern, and I like the fact that they've gone out of their way to do the textured look. Definitely pretty cool of them to do something like that. But the scrolling pattern, that's a lazy way of handling it. Like, it's uninspired almost, right? It's like an animation for the sake of animation. What I would have suggested had I been working at Infinity Ward or talking to the design people is you've created a 3D look to it by adding the textured pattern. Why not create a living feel to the camo? How would you have done that? Not by doing a scroll, a generic scroll. What could have been way more interesting is the textured pattern, these bumps, like the texture design, pulsate. So instead of a scrolling pattern, the textures like kind of go from flat to 3D, and it just pulsates slowly, eerily, you know? Other people have talked about like maybe a dripping effect or something like that. That's true. Personally, I think for the boys theme, having that pulsating texture as the animation would have gone a long way. Like I said, you would have got that 3D look from the texture, and then you would have got that living, alive feeling from the pulsation of the animation, as opposed to just a generic scroll. So yeah, that would be my criticism. I am glad that they added the texture. That's cool. The scroll is a little... I've been talking about it. I feel like some of these developers in this game in particular have been a little uninspired with the way they've been handling certain things. And the scrolled animation feels uninspired. You know, it feels like the bare minimum. A pulse to the texture would have been something of interest and unique. Like, it would have been simple too. I feel like these ideas aren't so like outlandish that, you know, they'd be like, oh, that's too hard to program. No, these are like pretty basic concepts, and it would have been cool. Anyway, it's still a still cool camo, and I do appreciate the fact that they've added the texture look to it. The scroll, every time I look at it, that's like, man, that feels so uninspired. It seems so generic animation. So, like all my universal camo streams, what we're going to do is we're going to play quick play. And based on the map, I'll pick the weapon type. We'll try out every weapon type, but first we'll figure out which weapon is best suited for the map that I'll be going into. And then after the game, I'll do the preview animation for that said weapon type. So if you want to see a specific preview for a specific weapon, timestamps will be in the description once the stream goes into the archives. Yeah. We'll be using the TAC 56 as my assault rifle, the Lachman 7.62 as my battle rifle. I made a small modification to my build. I changed this to the shark fin because I want to just try it out as opposed to the pineapple grip. So maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Vel 46 as my SMG. KV broadside for the shotgun. RPK for the LMG. EBR 14 for the Marksman rifle. LA-B 330 for the sniper rifle. The Deagle .50 GS for handgun. And the dual Kodachis for the melee weapon. Like I said, we'll check out the previews after the match, after we try out it in the game. So let's jump right in. I also have some ideas for potential camo, like universal camos, or just general camo concepts that I'll save for the end. I've been thinking about some cool next level camos that, because I was really happy to see that they at least added the textured camo to this one. So I'm like, man, at least they did something. They tried something, you know. So I'm happy with that. I'm not dogging it at all. I have some ideas that if they're listening, maybe they want to try it out, but we'll save that for the end. Tito, move. Move, Tito. You're an asshole, Tito. It looks cool. It doesn't look textured in game though. It looks a little flat in game. No, that's not true. It does look textured. Tito, move, man. Why are you such a fucking asshole, man?
Taking fire! Changing mag!
Cold-blooded.
Go! Reloading! On your six! Target down.
Enemy KIA.
Counter UAV ready for tasking.
Kill confirmed.
Standing by.
Confirm the kill.
Target marked. Request fire, Miss. Counter
Copy
UAV
that.
online. They're
Phoenix 2-3 is on
blocked.
station.
Requesting
Counter
recon
UAV running.
flyover.
They copy that. UAV is on station.
Ghost online.
Our UAV is orbiting the area. Signal lost. UAV is down. Counter UAV is offline.
Confirmed 1.
Friendly UAV on station.
Right, let's down.
Phoenix 2-3 is
Taking
single.
fire.
We're RCB at this time.
Kill confirmed.
Oi. What a throwing knife. Gunner, Harry. Good morning.
Enemy incoming.
How you doing, Harry?
Got the sniper.
Friendly VTOL on station.
EKIA confirmed. Mission is half complete. Secure this victory. Kill confirmed.
Friendly UAV online. Blood for
Confirmed
blood.
kill.
Friendly UAV on station. Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Confirmed. Enemy KIA.
Tornado! Enemy close. I'm with you.
Hostile UAV active. Friendly UAV online. Friendly VTOL entering this sector.
Confirmed 1. Covering you.
Friendly counter UAV on station.
Drop.
Kill confirmed. We're gaining ground.
Friendly chopper gunner servicing target. Hostile UAV overhead.
Enemy contact!
No. That was bad.
Taking effective fire.
Hostile UAV
Oh, I
active.
didn't see him. The little rat.
Flash out! Contact!
Dude, teammate, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Blood for blood. Changing mag. Enemy spotted.
Oprezno, hostile VTOL overhead.
Go.
EKIA
station.
Target
UAV
down.
is online.
Tag secure. Still confirmed. All hunters, mission accomplished. Lack a job.
Dude, that snowballed. It's because of the UAVs. I actually like it. It looks kind of cool in game. I do like the red and all. Like I said, though, if the animation was a pulsating texture as opposed to a scrolling texture, it would have been more interesting. Come on, guys, move, please, move. Just buzz off. Tito, you too, man. Stop being a little shit, man. Just. What? It's not dinner time. Go hang out outside. Go chill out outside. Go do something. Be a productive member of this household. They've created a light and shadow area of the texture, but that's actually like the design. Like one area is brighter and the other area is darker and all. It's kind of cool. Like you'll see it clearly, like on the riot shield, how they've like kind of designed the color gradients from darker to brighter to darker. Dude, what the fuck is going on? Just...
Flight inbound. Copy that. We're on to Davis time.
It does look kind of cool in game. Like it does look kind of cool in game. Like when you see the top of the gun and it's animated like it is.
Charlie secure.
That looks cool,
We've
right?
secured the lead.
Reloading.
Enemy securing Bravo.
Enemy close.
Securing objective Alpha. Enemy to Bravo.
What the shit?
Copy
Kill, kill.
Securing Alpha.
Right, wolf.
I realized it when I heard the
Enemy securing Charlie.
nade.
Securing objective Alpha. Hostile UAV in this sector. Cold-blooded.
Dude, are you kidding, dude?
Taking Alpha.
Making effective fire.
I might start. Dude, why does it always lag when it fucking starts boring, dude?
Hostile UAV.
Reloading.
Alpha.
I'll cover you.
Hostile cruise missile launched. We control two.
We're gonna start this again, dude. It's fucking bad start. Bad start. Dude, every day it's been raining fucking hard as all hell, dude. Welcome back, Carlo. Just gonna close. No.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I'm reloading.
Team deathmatch.
No.
All Saber, you've got the nod.
Game's done. Stop, Pepsi. Just slow down, man. Relax. Tito, just chill out. Chill out, nerd.
We saw something near our location.
Team deathmatch. All hunters destroy all threats.
Reloading. Loading. Tornado.
What the fuck, man? I'm gonna back out of this one too. There's some fucking jankiness going
Friendly
on.
UAV online.
Cold-blooded
Taking fire.
activated.
Missed me.
Hostile UAV active.
Tornado!
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Changing mag!
Hostile mortar strike in the area.
Throwing Molotov! I have your back!
Ghost.
Changing mag! On your three.
Hostile UAV in the sector.
How, man? Dude. I'm telling you, there is something janky going on.
We've lost half the field. Fight back.
Taking effective fire.
Anyway, who cares, dude?
Blood for blood.
Dude, I didn't even shoot that last time, dude, when I was running away. And, like, the sound effect came out, dude.
Pajna, hostile cluster mine active. Hostiles launched a mortar strike. Find cover. Hostile VTOL in this sector.
Target mark.
Friendly cruise missile inbound. Hostiles called in an airstrike. I'm loaded.
Changing mag.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Enemy VTOL dead mark.
Hostile cluster mine detected.
I should have backed out of this game as soon as that fat packet burst happened. I should have just left.
Reloading.
Fucking losers these guys are too, man.
Contact. Cover is down.
We're losing
Hostile UAV in this sector.
Mission compromised. We're done.
Changing mags.
Space. Janky ass connection. Yeah, I couldn't do anything. There was some jank to that, dude. I would wager it was a Chinese lobby. That's 100% the case, dude. I'm positive that was the issue. Dog shit like servers in China.
Team deathmatch. Saber 1, you're cleared hot. We've taken the lead. We've lost the lead.
Checks out.
Online.
Taking effective fire.
Friendly UAV online.
Target down. Changing mags.
Friendly cluster mine deployed.
With you, mate.
Friendly UAV on.
Reloading. Contact.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
I'm reloading.
Ghost.
Changing mags.
Exiting the AO. Our UAV is orbiting the area. You're halfway to mission complete. Stay sharp.
Took a round.
Teammate, shoot, man.
Switching mags.
I'm hit.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Throwing grenade.
The enemy's taking the lead.
Throwing grenade.
The lead is ours. We've lost the lead.
How, man?
Enemy UAV active.
Sniper's down. Semtex out.
Friendly UAV on station. The enemy's taking the lead.
Taking effective fire. I'm reloading.
Look alive.
Hostile cluster 1 active. Enemy UAV overhead.
Visual on the enemy.
UAV ready for task.
1-1 requesting recon at this time.
That UAV online.
Reloading.
UAV ready. Enemy UAV active. UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time.
Go for counter UAV. Marking
Copy.
coordinates.
Counter UAV deployed. Running interference.
Throwing grenade. Throwing grenade. Grenade.
Our UAV
Target
is
area
orbiting
marked.
the
You're
area.
cleared hot.
Copy that. Longbow 3. We're on the advance. Keep the pressure, lads.
Incoming. Flashback.
Counter UAV disengaging.
Got your back.
Mission complete. Solid work.
What's up, Pardo? That should make up for my nonsense marksman rifle gameplay. I'm telling you, the marksman rifle gameplay was laggy. It was lag. I'm telling you. I promise it was lag. Come on. Come on. Very good.
Team deathmatch. Old Strasser, your task is to destroy all threats.
Yeah, I just gave them, gave them the dinners.
We have the lead.
15 minutes early, but I felt we could let it slide this time. How did that miss?
Grenade out! Sniper eliminated!
Cold-blooded online.
I had committed. To that shot, dude. If I had switched, I would have died and not got a kill.
We've lost the lead. Friendly UAV
God.
online.
That I missed.
The enemy has the lead. Hostile UAV active.
Enemy movement.
You secured the lead.
Grenade out!
We've lost the lead.
See, dude, I'm shooting him, man. I definitely should have hit those.
Got your cover. Taking fire! Бражник, бражник!
That I.
Is orbiting the area.
Maybe this shark fin isn't the way to go. Maybe it's not the way to go.
Aquí hay enemigo. Aguas, got movement.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Taking effective fire!
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
I'm gonna try one more gunfight and I might restart. Remove this shark
Counter
fin.
UAV is active. We lost the lead.
Yeah. The shark fin's throwing me off, dude. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know, man. Today it's... I've just not been on. My shots have just not been on point. I tried the shark fin because I thought maybe it'd be better than the... Then I don't think it is. Get back to the pineapple. Yeah, they're all munching. I don't know, man. My shots are just not on. Maybe that's what it is. They nerfed the EBR and the TAC 56, man. The EBR, I don't know. I don't think it wasn't the nerf that screwed me over in the stream. It was the lag in that gameplay. But they ruined the TAC 56 in my opinion. The fun of, well, not like completely trash, but the fun of the TAC 56 was like the headshot bonus that you get. You know, you're rewarded for the headshot. And the fact that you don't anymore, is like, dude, what the fuck, man? It ruins the fun element of that gun.
Taking the lead.
Throwing flash grenade. Got your back. Took a round.
Enemy UAV overhead. Cold-blooded.
Approaching from the rear. Watch your
Yeah, my shots are just not on.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Don't make you cheat. Target down. Grenade. Throwing through.
Are you fucking kidding, man?
Throwing flash grenade. Change your backs. Contact in the reloading. Wasted that one.
overhead.
Oi!
Enemy UAV active. Online.
Flash out! Vámonos!
Ready to deploy.
1-1 requesting recon at this time.
That UAV online and orbiting the AO. Tasking.
I'm reloading!
Enemy
Go for counter UAV, marking coordinates.
Solid copy. UAV running signals interference.
Reloading!
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time. Fight back. Standing by.
To the ground! Target area marked. You're cleared hot.
Solid copy. Longbow 3-1 on station. Scanning for hub.
Changing mags! Target down!
The lead is ours.
No!
Mayday! Longbow 3-1 is hit. Repeat, Longbow 3-1 is going down.
Enemy down!
Hostile cluster mine detected. Hostile airstrike near your location.
Taking effective fire!
The enemy's taken the lead. Enemy care package incoming.
Covering your six.
Standing by.
Reloading! 1-1 requesting recon at this time.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon
Watch your
online.
fire! Throwing grenade!
Hostile airstrike incoming. UAV standing by.
Go for counter UAV, marking coordinates.
Copy. Counter UAV be advised. UAV is enemy UAV active.
Oi!
Throwing grenade! Changing mags! I'm hit!
UAV disengaging. Hostile UAV in the area. Towers. We've lost the lead.
No! Fuck, we lost.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Snipers!
Mission failed. Return to base.
Yeah, the shark fin was a big mistake. When you're spamming the trigger on this gun, like, it bounces around a ton. The recoil steadiness, I guess, is the Pineapple Grips Pro. Whereas this is just aim stability with the shark fin, right? So the first shot is very accurate with the shark fin. But after you start shooting, it becomes really bouncy and a mess. So getting those follow-up shots that are required for the battle rifle was... Yeah, my original build was correct. I wanted to test out the shark fin because I was wondering whether there was any value to the pineapple. But yeah, there definitely is value to it for those follow-ups.
Team deathmatch. All Jaeger, destroy the enemy.
Moving here.
Oi.
Throwing grenade! I'm reloading!
We have taken the lead.
Red on ammo! Dropped him!
Dude, what is... Fucking guy with his little lightning shots, man.
We secured the lead.
The fuck, man? Like, dude. I'm rage quitting too many games. Move, man, you fucking teammate, man.
Enemy down! him!
We secured the lead.
Incoming!
Lost the lead. Go.
Requesting recon at this time. Reload. I'm
We
reloading!
have taken the lead.
Changing mags!
Secured the lead.
Last mag! No thank you!
UAV ready to deploy.
That was a throwback grenade too, man.
Throwing grenade! 1-1 requesting recon at this time.
I think I killed him with his own nade.
Recon online. UAV
Enemy
ready.
down!
UAV
Go for
down.
counter
Recon's
UAV,
offline.
marking coordinates.
Copy. Counter UAV is blocking
Ammo
enemy
here.
recon. UAV offline. Installation complete. Keep it up. The enemy is taking the lead.
Throwing grenade! I'm reloading!
Too long of a fucking mantle, man.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Target down!
Enemy UAV active.
No! How did he lose that fight, man? Teammate, you better fucking kill him, man.
UAV overhead.
God damn it, man. Fucking teammates, man.
Hostile mortar strike near your position.
Approaching your six.
Hostile UAV in the area. Hostile VSOL in the area.
Throwing grenade!
Enemy UAV overhead. We're getting hit hard.
Yeah, man, something's off, man. Something feels off. Takes so many shots to kill someone, man. It's not normal, man. Miss Pish Pish. Miss Pish Pish. Got shotgun, light machine gun, hand. Let's do the handgun.
Team deathmatch. Right, mate. It's on.
Changing mag.
That could have been bad.
The enemy's taking the lead. Cold-blooded activated. Enemy UAV
Reloading.
active. The lead is ours. We've lost the lead. Hostile cruiser incoming.
That could have been bad. Covering your six.
No.
Hostile UAV in the area.
On your six. Sniper's down.
Okay, what a time to run out of ammo.
Reloading. On your six.
Hostiles launched a cruise missile. Enemy UAV overhead.
Dude, why are teammates fucking... so fucking bad, dude.
Enemy bomb drone is in the area. Enemy UAV active.
God.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV overhead.
Throwing grenade. I'm hit.
Oh my god. Can't count on teammates for anything, dude.
Enemy UAV active. Hostile UAV in the area.
Covering your
Enemy
six.
advancing.
I'm reloading.
Hostile bomb drone is active.
Losing contact.
Enemy UAV active.
Got your six, mate!
Fuck, man.
Mission compromised. We've
Fucking
been defeated.
sweats and our teammates were shit, dude. I couldn't do anything. Couldn't hit my shots. It started off okay, and then like mid-game I couldn't hit shit, dude. And teammates weren't doing much of anything. I went downhill quick. This lobby's not even filling up. Okay. What is going on? There's enough people. Why isn't it starting, dude? This thing's not loading in. There we go.
Team deathmatch. Rather one, you are clear to engage.
Requesting recon flyover.
Secure the lead.
UAV down. Recon is offline. Target down.
Hostiles launching cruise missile. Hostile UAV in this sector. UAV ready to deploy. We've lost the lead.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
Making effective fire. Attack fire.
The AO.
Changing mag. Right.
Whoa.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Holding. Fire. Get up. Missed me. I just said you're us.
Mission failed. Return to base. Number 2 lost comms. We may be compromised. Team deathmatch. Home saver, you've got the nod. Weapons free. We've taken the lead. the lead. Friendly cluster mine planted.
Shock stick out. Multiple targets right here.
Cold-blooded online. Friendly UAV online. The lead is ours.
Dude, what the fuck?
I'm reloading. On your six.
Standing by.
1-1 requesting recon at this time.
Copy that.
Changing
UAV online
mags.
and orbiting the AO.
Standing by.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTV at this
Go
time.
for counter UAV marking coordinates.
Solid copy. Counter UAV running signals interference.
Hostiles are using recon.
Incoming! Grenade! Dropped them!
Our UAV is orbiting the area. Ready for
Target
tasking.
down!
Counter UAV is returning to base.
UAV ready for
Snipers down!
tasking. Friendly cluster mine set.
Go for counter UAV marking coordinates.
No!
Running interference.
I am deaf
Enemy UAV overhead.
1-1 requesting recon at this time.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
On your six!
We hold the advantage. Take it home.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTV at this time. Counter UAV is bingo fuel. RTV at this time.
UAV ready to deploy. UAV standing by. Friendly UAV online.
Copy. Counter UAV is blocking enemy recon.
Friendly cluster mine planted.
Snipers down! One requesting recon at this time.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
Ready to deploy.
Target area marked. You're clear. I'm reloading.
Counter UAV is recovered. Longbow 3-1 is on station. Ready for UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time.
Friendly cluster mine deployed. Friendly UAV on station.
That could have been bad.
Friendly UAV online.
Oh my god, I didn't see him in that corner.
Friendly cluster mine set. Our UAV is orbiting the area.
RTB for resupply.
Covering your six.
We've got him on the run. Keep it up.
Check your bloody fire.
All Saber, mission accomplished.
What's up, Cookie? How you doing? Cookie Doc. Best kind of doctor. Should we, instead of doing the dual Kadachi, should we go with the Tonfas? It's going to be a death sentence regardless. Who cares? Who cares? We've had a few rough games already. It's not a big deal.
Taking fire.
Kill confirmed. Eliminate targets and secure their tags to win. Confirmed. Confirmed.
Hey, come on.
Tag secure. Kill confirmed. Kill confirmed. Friendly SAE on the way. Enemy UAV overhead.
Wait, those are.
Enemy close. Check fire!
Confirmed.
Grenade! Attack me!
Tag secure. Kill confirmed.
Don't move.
Taking fire.
Switching mags.
Wait. No way, man. Fuck off.
Check fire!
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy
Move,
UAV
man.
active.
Fuck.
Enemy UAV overhead.
No.
Friendly UAV online.
Throwing grenade! Check fire!
Friendly UAV on
Trophy
station.
system online.
Tag secure. Kill confirmed.
Watch your fire!
If it's a final kill, it's me. Alright, that was pretty fun. Should riot shield also. Load in. So you can see like the gradations of dark to light. So they've kind of like mimicked a lighting with it. To sort of, I think it was done sort of to like accentuate the 3D aspect of like the camo, because it is a flat surface image. So to get that 3D aspect, they needed to gradate it a little bit so it looked like the shadows and highlights. Interesting concept, I guess. It looks good. And honestly, anyway, we'll save it till the end, my criticism of the camo. It looks like it looks obvious in the riot shield, obviously, right? The gradations, but it's not so obvious on the guns. So it works out, I think. Season 4 Reloaded are diabolical camo challenges. The boys crossover camo grind for the mid-season. Officially completed. Mastery camo checked out. The boys of mastery camo. Challenges were 50 headshots with assault rifles, 25 behind kills with battle rifles, 30 mounted kills with marksman rifles, 40 kills with launchers, 30 kills with a suppressor equipped on an LMG, 30 kills with a melee weapon, 50 long shot kills with pistols. Again, with the melee weapon and handgun only, you could choose to do it against bots or real players. Everything else needs to be done with real players. Shotguns, 30 kills with while prone using the shotgun. 250 kills using an SMG. Honestly, now that I think about it, this 250 kills using an SMG, I think that's the one challenge that's done to deter, what's it called, Battle Royale players and encourage them to get the multiplayer. Because yeah, most Battle Royale players probably use the SMG, and if you play a ton of it, 250 is doable. But that's a lot in Battle Royale. For a regular person, that would be too much in any of those modes. And the fact that you can't do it against bots, you have to do it against real players, definitely a challenge that I think is designed to like encourage you to like invest in the multiplayer experience, especially if you want the mastery camo, which is a little cheesy. And then 3 kills without dying 10 times with a sniper. I said this in the previous stream. I do like the fact that at least the melee weapon and the handgun can utilize bots for the challenge, you know. I think they should have gone all the way and just allowed all of these challenges to use bots if you need to. Like I said, the 250 operator kills in Warzone, that's actually a little slimy. It's a little, you know, underhanded that, you know, it's like, yo, you're never going to do that in Warzone if you're just a normal person. It's really for the like super hardcore grinders in Warzone that'll accomplish that. Or even like moderately, like you need to put time into that challenge for sure in Warzone. Whereas if it had been like bots and regular players, it wouldn't have been so bad. And the other issue I had with the challenge was 50 long shots, regardless of bots or no bots. That's a lot of long shots, and it's not a fun challenge. Would have preferred it if it was 30. That would have been okay. I did it in shipment with a Deagle against real players. Maybe if I had bothered to do it with bots, it wouldn't have been an issue. But I said this again in the previous stream. Had all the challenges been bots or real players, then, you know, this might not have been so bad, because I would have gone into like invasion to do my sniper rifles, and I would have made sure to get long shots with the pistol, no big deal and all. But when you're only working on the melee weapon and the like pistol in invasion, all that's kind of stupid. That's not going to be fun, you know. Whereas if I had the opportunity to work on any of these challenges against bots or real players, then it would have been like, you know, okay, whatever. Still probably wouldn't have liked 50 of them. 30 would have been better. And like I said, this 250 against real players in Warzone, that's going to be brutal. They should really have just allowed bots for that one. That way you could farm the kills at least in DMZ or something like that. And 250 doesn't become such a big issue for the like free-to-play players. So yeah, those are the challenges. The usual nonsense for the most part. But yeah, I only realized this 250 was actually probably something kind of unfair on the Warzone crowd when I was playing. What's up, Raku? How you doing? So let's also just quickly take a peek at the camos. Assault rifle. Dude, I had ups and downs in this stream, man. My shots today, like I am a bit tired. I stayed up pretty late yesterday. And I mean, but still, there's also something funny with the connection, I feel, man. I was getting decent connections ping-wise, but I just wasn't hitting my shots, which wasn't fun. Battle rifle. Yeah, the underbarrel, I was questioning it in the previous stream. I was like, dude, do I really need that pineapple underbarrel? It's very useful. This build was actually decent. I shouldn't have started tweaking with it. There was a waste of time, that game that I rage quit with the battle rifle. The second game when I switched up, I did all right with it. So it worked out, I guess, sort of. Sort of. This is the game that like I questioned, because the time to kill with a Vel is much better than I was getting in that game, and I was struggling. I broke even kills wise with the sub, but I was losing gunfights that I felt I should have won, and not getting the kills sometimes when, again, I felt I should have got them. And the ping on my end was good, so I was like wondering what the hell's going on, man. Is this something, maybe it's got something to do with the connection issues PC players are facing or something like that. I've heard there's some connection bug or frame rate issue or something. Maybe that's like messing with the other players that are going against the PC players or something like that. I don't know. Who knows? I have no clue. But yeah, I was not pleased with that. Shotgun. You know, I was looking at exclusive aces, and I finished the grind on the new, like, I don't even know what that, like, new shotgun's called, man. But whatever the new one is. I actually finished it yesterday. That's why I was up a little late. Yeah, I have the F-Tac Siege. I finished it ground out. I've completed every weapon. I've leveled up and completed the entire grind on every single weapon in this game. Yeah, so what I was saying is I've heard actually the other shotgun in semi-automatic is really, really good. Maybe even, but like when I was grinding it out, and I did try out semi-automatic and this, that, and all these different combos. I guess the only thing I didn't try out was the Dragon's Breath, and apparently that is very OP, according to Exclusive Ace. Very, very OP. But yeah, from, I guess shipment's an anomaly. It's really hard to gauge things because sometimes you don't get a decent hit shot, like what you know, a normal hit reg against a player in shipment, because they've got their riot shield on their back. So you don't know if like the bullets are hitting their riot shield and all, and why. So time to kills become like thrown off, right? But like when I was grinding it out, man, I felt like this was the better shotgun. I liked this one better. But according to the stats, the new shotgun's actually better in semi-automatic. Full auto, obviously, it's kind of a beast on its own, but I didn't like it that much in full auto, is with the main build I had. We'll do the Master of Masteries probably on Monday for that shotgun. You know, oddly enough, I actually didn't like the LMGs in this game. And of late, I've actually been slaying out with the LMGs. The big change I did that really annoyed me and I finally just gave up was I had an ACOG scope, like the VLK scope, and it was causing a lot of issues keeping track of enemies because it's so zoomed in. So I switched to the reflex side, and since then, I've actually been slaying out with the LMGs. Doing really well with it. Particularly the RPK, because that's what I mainly use. Yeah, it was big. Like during the grind, the VLK was useful, but like I was doing it in Shoot House. Once I took it into the regular maps, it just got annoying running around and then scoping in with the VLK. It was just too zoomed in. I didn't like it. So switching it to the reflex side, the whatever Cronin Slimline or whatever the hell it's called. I don't know what it's called. Cronin Mini Pro. Yeah, that helped. This was a bad game, man. My Marksman rifle was a bad game. I should have like rage quit that and started again. I did horribly with it. I just sat through the whole like horrible gameplay. I rage quit a lot, man, today, but probably should have rage quit the Marksman rifle and tried a new lobby. I wasn't hitting my shots, man. I'm telling you, something was throwing me off. Either me being tired or something to do with the connection. One or the other. I have no clue. Oh yeah, I could do that. I could do that, Raku. Just add me. We can do that now quickly if you want after I finish this. But I have a little bit of, I do want to talk a little bit as outro, so just, you're going to have to wait a little bit. My sniper rifle game was good today. I did well with the sniper, if nothing else. Usually my sniper gameplay is mediocre or rubbish. Today was decent, man. I was hitting some nice shots in Shoot House. Deagle game was rough. Yeah, I'll accept it. Just give me a second. Yeah, the Deagle game was rough. Teammates, man, were doing some doo-doo-ness, man. If teammates were like slaying out, I think I started off well, and then I think teammates were just not doing so well, so the enemies must have been calling in UAV, and just chasing me down, and I couldn't do much after that. I got wrecked after that. I got roughed up. Tonfa. Melee weapon. Actually fun, man, running around with the Tonfas. The dual Kodachis just generally, statistically, is better than the Tonfas. But, you know, sometimes, who cares? Just have fun, especially when it's melee only. Then we got the riot shield. And let's throw on a launcher since we don't play with it. Check it out with the camo. Yeah, looks okay. So yeah, event officially completed. Camos checked out. Base camo, VOT International, I think it's called. I did the stream earlier. I'll link it in the description if you guys want to check it out. And now Mastery Camo, the boys Mastery Camo, checked out also. And yeah, it was fun. It's cool. It's all right. Like I said, I'd already talked about the challenges a little earlier. So we won't revisit the same conversation. Let's go ahead and... Sniper rifle gameplay was good today. Yeah. Camo played with, enjoyed, checked out. Okay, so I talked about my feelings for, like, my impressions of the camo in the beginning. I do have to say, now that I've played with it, seeing the movement, like the scrolling movement of the camo in game, at least on the top portion of the gun, right? Actually looks kind of cool. It looks cool the way it scrolls, and you can see that little design moving. So maybe a little overly harsh about how basic the scroll animation is. It looks decent in game. That being said, though, I still stand by the fact that it probably would look a lot cooler if the textured elements of the thing, the like thicker texture, pulsated as opposed to scrolled. I think that would have been a much more interesting, and like I said, create this living aspect to the camos, to the camo. Not only just a three-dimensional aspect, but a living aspect to it. It did look flat at some times, but I guess it is technically a flat image that's trying to look three-dimensional with the way the highlights are working on the camo. But it's still cool. I do like it. I do like the effort and all that, and appreciate it. And like I said, in game, the scrolling thing looked pretty decent, like on the top, like especially on the EBR and all, the game that I like rage quit like immediately, like because I wasn't in nothing. It looked cool, man, the way it was scrolling. But yeah, pulsate. The pulsation of the textures would have been a little bit more of an interesting animation, in my opinion, for this particular one. Dude, even my assault rifle gameplay was decent, right? All right, one last thing before we end it. I thought up some interesting camo challenges, camo potentials. If the developers are listening, maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I don't know. I did recommend the textured thing, and they did that. So maybe someone's listening. Who knows? I feel like a college professor. You know, like when I was in college, man, like. The professors would criticize my photography and stuff because I was in a photography college. Right? I feel like that, dude, where you have to be like, do this, try this, and take it to the next level. Master chef your camo, a little bit of some nonsense. Okay, so there's actually 3 camos. I'll accept it, man. Raku, just give me a second, man. Give me a second, bro. Don't keep sending it. I'll accept. Just relax. So there's 3 potential camos that I'm thinking might be an interesting idea. The first one is kind of basic, but like there's a lot of attention to detail that is involved in the like gun design in these Modern Warfare games. That's the one thing we'll give Infinity Ward. The what's it called? The detail, like even the barrels, the bullets, and how it interacts, and like when you look inside and all, it's all very professionally detailed, right? But there's a lot of elements you can't see all the time on the gun, which so that like high level of attention to detail in the gun modeling sort of gets lost sometimes, right? So the first concept for now all of these concepts potentially could be bundled weapons, right? Like you create a bundle and you just give one weapon. All of these ideas, though, I would ideally like to see as a universal camo, because I think that would be the next level of universal camo, right? Where you're actually pulling off something cool that's applicable to all your weapons, as opposed to just giving us a bundle for a single weapon, right? So the first idea is pretty straightforward. A clear plastic camo. It converts your gun into clear plastic. So it's not just a textured layer on top of the gun. It's actually replacing the metal of the gun to a clear plastic. And then what you can see inside of the gun is up to the developers, whether you want to show the barrel or if the barrel is clear plastic and you see the bullets and the springs. But how cool would it be? A universal camo that's clear and you can see the inside of your gun when you're, checking out. I am done, Gunner. Just giving up some universal camo ideas. Hopefully the developers are listening. If they do, they can try to implement this or something, or try to work off the idea. So yeah, the first one's kind of basic, but you see like a lot of toy guns, those clear plastics, and you can see the insides where the battery cartridges and all. It'd be kind of cool to have a universal camo that replaces the metal to a clear plastic, and you can see the inside of the guns. Like I said, it's very impressive, the Infinity Ward attention to detail to the guns. It'd be very cool to see inside the guns and it'd be even cooler if it was a universal camo that could apply to any weapon as opposed to just limited to a bundle weapon, right? Obviously, this can be easily done to a bundle weapon, but if it could be a universal camo, that'd be significantly more impressive. Now, the second idea is kind of going off that clear plastic idea. I think that clear plastic idea, it's cool, but it should be like, I would wager there's enough creative people that be like, yeah, that's kind of an obvious idea, right? The next idea takes it to a next level where it's not only just a clear camo that you can see through the gun, or like this could go in two ways. It could be a solid or a clear coating, right? But a jello-like coating around the gun, like flubber, or like those toys that are squeezy toys and stuff like that, like those rubbery toys that you can squeeze and stuff. What if you change the metal now, instead of plastic or metal, it was this kind of like jello flubber kind of thing? Whether it be clear or like a matte finish or something like that, who knows, right? But that would be pretty interesting to like apply as a universal camo. Again, could easily be done as a like bundle, and I would wager it might have already been done as a bundle in some way or the other. But be way cooler if you could apply that as a universal camo, and then you apply it to your gun or any gun, and you have this kind of flubber effect on your gun. And it potentially could have animations, like when you're shooting, you could see little ripples shaking on the rubber, right? Or the jello. And like I said, it could go either clear, like the clear plastic, where you can see inside the gun also, but maybe it's a green flubber jello or something like that. So it's got this green tint to it. Or it could be like a matte finish, like the rubbers where you can't really see through it, but it's still like rubbery. Even like, it would be interesting, where the hands are holding it. You can see like the indentation of the hand, right, on the flubber. And when you're shooting it, it's got a little wobble to it, like it'd be just something interesting as, again, more challenging as a universal camo than a bundle. Very easy to do as a bundle, very challenging, or more, it'd be something cool if it was a universal camo. Something I'd appreciate for sure. And then the third universal camo that I thought about, and I was like, man, this would be pretty easy, but it'd be pretty cool, right? Is you see a lot of wood grain, like the wood finish on a gun, it's pretty normal, right? How much cooler would it be is if the gun was turned into bark, like the bark of like a tree, like that's what wrapped around the gun. And maybe only the like grip and like where your hands like touch the thing, right? That has the like fine wood finish, the like, what you'd expect on furniture and stuff, the normal wood finish, right? But everything else around it is like the chunky bark. So it's like, this is like wooden gun. That's, again, ideally a universal camo, obviously easily done on a bundle, but significantly cooler if it can be like done on a universal camo. And I'm talking about like a gritty like bark, not just something simple, like thinking like thick grooves of bark in and out, like a redwood tree's bark, or something cool like that, right? And the reason I say like where the hands go, like, that can have the clean wood finish, like a polished wood finish with the grain and all that, like the wood grains and stuff, is because you don't want that like barkiness to kind of clip into the hand, right? That would not look great. So that's why I'm like, maybe, to avoid the clipping on the universal camos, certain sections where the hands are involved, or certain like smooth areas need to be smooth, can be the wood, kind of like sandpaper wood with the wood grains and stuff. And the rest of the areas have that barky, like earthy feel to it. It could be very cool, and to take it to the next level, you could add like moss to it or something like that, so it gives this other like elements of green and stuff like that. Maybe you could have like an animation when you're firing the gun, a little bit of like sawdust flies around a little bit here and there, or like little wood shavings or something fall off or something. Things like that would be, I feel, more interesting. And again, easily done in a bundle blueprint where, it's attached to a weapon that has very specific attachments, and you change it, you lose everything, right? But much cooler if it can be executed as a universal camo that can be applied to any weapon. You change your gun to this like barky wood gun, and you're running around with it. Again, the normal like wood finish with like, the wood texture, like smoothed out sandpaper wood, and you've got the wood grains and all, that looks really nice and all, but that's very common. Whereas a barky, like textured, bumpy finish to it, that's something cool, So those are 3 ideas that I'm throwing out there. Challenge to the developers in Activision if they watch. Clear plastic, so you can see inside the gun. Like depending on how much you want to show inside the gun, the metal is converted to plastic and clear. A flubber jello-like substance, and a barky wood finish. Be very interesting, camo. And I feel like this particular camo, like the way they've done the texture on the boys one, it's very tame. Like it's kind of like you pulled back and you're playing safe. When I'm talking about like the bark or the jello and the vibrations of the gun causing ripples in the jello or the flubber, or being able to see inside the gun and seeing the bullets being fired through the barrel, or the barrel inside, or springs moving in and out, and all like the function of the gun while you're playing. Even though you might not see it, like obviously you're not going to see that stuff, right? When you're firing a gun in a game. But that level of attention to detail is what I'm looking for, or that level of next level camo kind of coverage is what I'd be looking for, as that's why like sometimes I keep saying, I'm like, man, the developers in like Infinity Ward, they feel like it seems like a lot of their stuff is uninspired, right? Again, the scrolling camo on this, yeah, it looked okay in game and all, it's cool. But it wouldn't have taken you 2 seconds to be like, man, it would have been a lot cooler if it's pulsating. That would also fit the boys' theme as a camo. So yeah, just some ideas. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already. And I will catch you later. Again, tomorrow we're going to probably do Battlefield with a dragon is the plan. And then day after we'll do a Master of Masteries where we check out the new shotgun. I've already completed the grind on that, so we'll do that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already, and I will catch you later. Bye. Yeah, I do hope like some developers are watching and maybe get inspired by my camo concepts, I guess.